As you guys can see, I recently got a puppy, and I was looking into all the different tracking options, such as the whistle collar and GPS collars and activity collars, and I somehow landed on this one. Before I get into reviewing the air collar itself, I want to go over some of the pros and cons of using an AirTag as your dog's tracker. So, for those of you who don't know, an AirTag is basically like a tile Bluetooth tracker, but with the added benefit of any iPhone being able to record its location. This is great because if your AirTag happens to cross paths with another iPhone on its way out the door, say, its location will get updated anonymously on my iPhone without the person who picked up the AirTag signal even knowing. So, as long as you are within the range of an iPhone, your AirTag's location is going to get updated. So, it's nice to have that constant connectedness without needing to have, say, an AT&T data plan or a GPS device or anything like that. As long as you're within 30 feet, you're able to use the precision location on the Find My app, and you're able to not only determine how far away the AirTag is, but what direction. So you're able to play a sort of hot and cold hide and seek game with the AirTag, and as you get closer, the phone vibrates and lets you know that you're getting warm. One other benefit I want to note before I move on to the cons is the ability to play a sound from the AirTag. So, a lot of people say, you should put a bell on that pet or something like that. As long as you're within Bluetooth range of the AirTag, you're able to have it play a sound. So, I think that's a really cool feature that, while it may not come in handy a lot, could come in handy in some pretty serious situations. As I mentioned before, the way that these AirTags are tracked is by using the modern iPhone's U1 wideband radio chip. So if you're going to be in an area such as out camping or something like that, where there's not going to be many iPhones around, the whole tracking network sort of falls apart. So not only do you have to be within 30 feet of a modern iPhone to even get a location point, you can't share that once you get it. So you can't share it with anyone in your family. You can't share it with anyone via Find My. You can't share it with anyone via iMessage. It's basically just for the Apple ID that the AirTag is linked to and no one else. So when you're using this as a tracker for your dog, it's really not the ideal option. So I want to make that point before I go on to the review of the air collar. So with that out of the way, there's not really a whole lot to say about the air collar besides it's a really well made product. It's made of real leather, and my puppy likes to run around and get into all sorts of hijinks. But I haven't seen any fraying. I haven't smelled any odors coming from the collar, and the air tag is nice and secure in there. And even with her rolling around in the grass all day long, I've never seen the latch come loose, nor have I seen the air tag fall out. So I'm definitely going to say that the air collar itself is a good quality product. Unfortunately, the AirTag is just not the right option for this case. That's going to do it for this one, guys. Thanks as always for watching. Hopefully, you enjoyed that cute footage of Duchess running around, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of it in the future. Thanks, and I'll catch you in the next video.